What is up, you guys? It's your girl Alexa Takes a Look, and we're back today with SB19. We're continuing on the Casual Chuck documentary series, episode 2. As always, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider doing so. This video is a little over 16 minutes, so grab some snacks, grab a drink. I forgot my drink, and I don't have snacks, but you should. Anyways, let's jump into it. All right, we're just gonna get right into it. As always, links to the originals will be in the description below. Do not forget to show those creators some love. Let's jump into this.
Disclaimer, this video is only based on my personal research. I might miss some details and it's possible to have discrepancies, but I did my best to get as much accurate information as possible, so enjoy. Just a quick correction to episode 1, Josh didn't only recruit Ken but also Justin. Josh told Justin about the workshop, which gave him the opportunity to become a Show BT trainee. Now that we got that out of the way, let's get into the video.
Get in the zone! Wait.
Everyone has that one thing that makes them feel good about themselves. Like they're in control. Everything else could be going completely haywire.
Ano ba yan, Stel? Ano ba yung ayos mo yan? Talagang style yan?
Like the world is completely falling apart around you.
Oh no, my baby.
Minsan na makita ng tao kung gaano kami naghihirap.
But when you're doing that one thing, life is wonderful. And that makes everything worth it.
No, is this episode gonna make me cry? I don't want to cry.
몬테로 씨, 검사 결과가 나왔습니다.
임신인가요?
아니요, 임신은 아닙니다.
Then why do I feel weak lately?
Mrs. Montero, you are HIV positive.
Addie Hong. She could have easily become a popular celebrity in the Philippines. Back in Korea, she was a well-established theater actress, a vocal, dance, and beauty coach, a one-woman show. But instead, she chose to use her experience to guide and nurture the boys to reach their highest potential. Along with Tatang Robin, she was also one of the main reasons why SB19 is where they are now. She is popularly known as Miss Hongganda, and we will see her often in this video. Before SB19's debut, they tried to establish an online presence, so on May 16, 2018, they created their Facebook page. This could possibly be the unofficial date they were formed. They started posting song covers like these.
Send me your location, let's focus on communicating, cause I just need the time and place to come through, yeah. I hope he buys you flowers. I hope he holds your hand.
And dance covers like these.
Adorable.
They became more active in social media while maintaining their regular performances in small events. They did this until it was almost time for their debut.
We have good news for you guys. Kasi after the very, very long wait, finally, yes, finally, we will be releasing our debut single entitled Tila Luha!
October 26, 2018. SB19 finally debuted with their ballad single called Tila Luha. But did you know that it wasn't the only song that they had at the time? They also had Love Goes, but they chose to debut with Tila Luha to capture the hearts of the Filipino people because the lyrics are in Tagalog. They then started promoting their debut song in every way they could think of. November 17, 2018 marked SB19's first ever live stream to promote their debut single.
Magsimula natin ang first SB Talent Camp Facebook Live. Oh! Oh! Ganyan mo. 3!
You gotta start somewhere. Gotta start somewhere.
Despite the very few viewers, they went all out to entertain them.
여러분, 저는 너무 배고파요. Height is already good. Wait.
Season, sa wakas, dumating na rin ang oras na aking pinakahihintay. Matagal-tagal na rin nagsaray. Sige lang, sige, hano para bang wala pang angabang na darama. Bigay mo na, machine gun, ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta.
Cute. You gotta start somewhere. I also started with like 10 views, so.
Ladies and gentlemen, among the SB19 is a chic member.
Yup, they did all that in front of just a little over 10 viewers. You can still watch the whole live stream to this day on their official Facebook page. They also perform in schools, malls, nursing homes, and even orphanages, but their debut only received a lukewarm reception. The stream count didn't move as fast as they have hoped for. Days turned into weeks, and weeks turned into months. But their grind continued.
It always do. It always do.
After the disappointing debut, they started preparing for a comeback.
Today, nandito kami sa recording studio. Nagre-record kami ng kanta namin. Ito mismo yung parang kwento ng SB19.
Yung lyrics mismo ng song namin is about pangarap ng SB19. Parang nagsimula yung lahat. Ito po talaga yung kantang gugulat sa lahat.
They collaborated with a critically acclaimed Korean producer, Oh Woon Lee, who's behind the success of TVXQ and Stray Kids. Pablo, with the help of the boys, wrote the song as they began to enter the go-up era. They started practicing their go-up dance routine, which was intricately choreographed by Stel and Ken. They were required to practice 30 times daily until they reached 1,000 reps. And boy, they did it. They were even challenged to perform the dance routine at double speed.
They did great though.
Yep, that was not
Nailed
even in
it.
fast forward. Now that they have reached the quota, it was time for them to shoot the music video. July 19, 2019. SB19 dropped their Go Up music video. Expectations were higher because this was the song that showcased their singing, dancing, and songwriting skills. But for some reason, it has also met a lukewarm reception. They then started promoting the song using the methods they know. They even reacted to their own music video.
They look so young.
But none of their efforts made a significant impact. After that, you would think that it
Hard
was
to
the
have a
biggest
social
setback.
media presence.
But not until August 17, 2019. This was when the Go Up press conference happened. This was supposed to be an effort for them to establish a presence in the media world. They were interviewed by professional journalists, but instead of receiving a warm welcome, most of what they got was straight up disrespect.
Pero kanina pa ako ba? Ano ba yan, Stel? Ano ba yung ayos mo yan? Talagang style yan? Hindi lang ginawang Stel, ah.
Yung style ko po ba or yung make mo? Kasi po,
year ko po, yung name ko po, Stel, kasi po galing po siya, yung full name ko po is Stelmester po. Ako, Stelmester.
What the
Kasi
heck?
po yung mama ko po, idol niya po si Sylvester Stallone, kaya doon niya po pinasa yung name ko po. Tapos po, yung style ko naman po ngayon, actually po, hindi ko po alam eh. Kumbaga, kung ano lang po yung naisip ko, ito yung suot ko, sige, ganito na alamin mo ko, parang ganito po.
The poor baby. Don't have to explain yourself. Screw that
So
guy.
lahat kayo straight.
What the flip?
May gulot po. May
Ano?
ako lang. Sakali mo po talaga ako. Wala naman.
They're handling this so well.
Kasi po,
That man would have left with his face rearranged if it were me.
Bruce din po kasi siya madalas sa mga babae. So siguro po, baka po akalain nyo medyo weird po yung
Kasi kung make-up siya ngayon, no, parang bakla talaga.
Ay.
What the flip? Oh my gosh. They're pop stars.
Medyo meron lang po siya ibang parang banners na girly.
No, sweetie. No. Don't explain.
Kasi sabi nyo kanina, may mga pa-holding yan sa kaya.
You're not bothered by the fact that you sound like a kid. Hindi kayo napapakalat nun sa tunog nyo na hindi kayo Pilipino, kundi Korean.
Hindi po kami nababother kasi po,
Kasi ako partner na po.
Cool, then see yourself out. Damn.
Despite all the judgment, they handled the interview professionally. As the event concluded,
What
the
the
boys
heck?
broke
I
down
hope
to
those people
tears
lost their
backstage
jobs.
and comforted each other. Perhaps they're just human beings, and the thick skin they develop all throughout those years
That's
can
not
only
okay.
take so
That's,
much
like, so
punishment,
not okay.
especially when it went straight to their hearts. They all broke down. This made them question themselves if they were still doing the right thing. It casted so much doubt that it made them all decide to call it quits. Everyone left, except Stel. He received the most hate, but he was the one left standing. Perhaps he was a good example of someone who has entered the zone. Someone who managed to tap into the altered state of consciousness where time disappears and he becomes so focused that not even judgment could stop him from doing what he loves. But he knew for...
I have to pause this because I have to say, like, never in a million flippin' years is it okay to question somebody like that very publicly, their sexual orientation, the way that they look, especially if it's just anything, the way that they look has nothing to do. And then also, nationality-wise and how they look nationality-wise, it's not okay to question somebody's identity. Because for one, even if they do sound Korean or whatever, that's okay. If they sound Filipino, that's okay. I'm Latina. I don't look Latina. But I don't have people questioning me about my well, it's not a nationality, it's more of like an ethnicity. I don't have people questioning me about my ethnicity or how I look or how I sound or what my orientation is, and it's never freaking okay to do that. And the fact that these grown adults are sitting here talking to these younger people that way is astounding to me. I hope that the press in that conference all lost their jobs and learned their lesson, because that behavior is absolutely disgusting and ridiculous. I don't care who it is. I don't care if they've been in the industry for years. I don't care if they've been in the industry for a day. I don't care if they're 5 days old. I don't care if they're 100 years old. Basic level of human decency. None of that has to do with their music. None of that has to do with their hard work. None of that. And that's just crazy to me. And that goes for anybody in the media. I get that you are putting yourself in the limelight and you should be open to certain things, but like, they're artists. You talk to them about their art and that's it, okay? Their sexuality doesn't matter. The way that they look doesn't matter. What matters is their art. That pisses me off so bad. Okay. I had to get that off my chest because I studied journalism for a little bit, and the fact that this biased ass reporting is going on is pissing me off. And journalism is not biased. It should not be. I mean, it is, but it shouldn't be. All right. I hope they learn their lesson. Because look at SB19 now. And maybe I'm a little bit like overreacting because I'm getting flashbacks because Stray Kids went to the Met Gala and there was those paparazzis who were acting like total, insert whatever swear word you want to put here, and being very rude also. It's not okay. It's not freaking okay. Do your job, okay, and keep your mouth shut if you don't have anything nice to say, okay? As simple as that. All right, let's get to it.
For a fact that he can never do it alone.
Oh, poor Stell.
And there he was, alone. But only for a moment. Josh had a realization to not give up because people have not seen everything yet. This prompted the other members to return and witness their lives change in just one fateful day when their Go Up dance practice got uploaded on YouTube on September 2, 2019. It quickly went viral, which opened a lot of doors for SB19 to have TV guestings and live performances.
May grupuhan? Okay. Sige. Oo, dyan lang kayo.
Ang galing namin!
Introduce yourself. Get in the zone, break! Hi, we are SB19! My name is Mike Spice-Kita. I am the wittiest ABS-CBN.
As the world started to notice them, their YouTube channel grew exponentially. Their dance practice video reached 1 million views in just a week, then 2 million a month later. Wait a minute, who's Arum?
I love you. I've always been with you.
November 2, 2019.
So for the final announcement of the fandom name, 3, 2, 1. Ta-da!
18, what's mean?
Unang-una sa lahat, pag pinakita mo siya, 18 siya, di ba? 18. So kasi kami, SB19, 18, 19.
You knew Mans was a comedian.
So if there's no 18, then also there's no SB19.
Yes. Kasi kumbaga, siyempre, 18 muna pag natin, 17, 18, 19. Pag walang 18, hindi makakarating sa 19.
Another
meaning. So if you're going to read this, 18, it could also be read as Ati. So, all the success, all the lahat ng natatamo natin yun.
Okay, my camera died. Sorry. We are going to start from here.
All the lahat ng natatamo natin yun, atin to, ours. Everything is ours. Hindi lang sa amin, kundi sa inyo rin. Atin. Everyone. Atin. Kumbaga, represent. Kumbaga, yung dreams natin, pangarap, problems, everything, we will share together. Atin yan. Lalaban tayo, kaya natin yan natin. Lastly, gusto talaga namin special mention yung Orum sa lahat-lahat. Kasi sa totoo lang, talagang sila yung unang sumuporta sa amin nung hindi pa nila, wala pang nakakilala sa amin sa grupo namin. Kaya thankful kami. Kaya nakahiwalay yan, ibig sabihin yan, Orum. Orum and SB.
Wait, I still don't know who's Arum. Is that the original fandom name? Like the baby fandom?
And katulad nga po,
before like the official?
Sama-sama tayong aangat. We will go up.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is when 18 was born.
That's so sweet.
So what does it mean to be in the zone? Was it really only Stell that entered it? If you think about it, even before the other members decided to quit, they were already done with the dance practice. That alone made the press conference irrelevant. It didn't even matter that it happened. It turned out that actually all of them have always been in the zone. Being in the zone is what allowed them to defy all the odds. It was the zone that allowed a 5-foot man in the NBA. It was the zone that allowed a man living in the streets to rise up and become a billionaire. It was the zone that took an idea from someone's head to the moon. It was the zone that won wars. and lack of it, had lost. It is the zone that separates their ideas and dreams from a materialistic reality. Manny, Efren, Catriona,
Damn.
SB19.
She's beautiful.
What do they have in common?
I'm also in the zone. I feel so connected. Aww. Beautiful video. Yes, so I'm gonna cut the video short because I didn't get a chance to fully recharge my battery. I really wanted to finish this video. And now I'm like deathly terrified that my battery is going to die randomly, but it's really nice to see. My temper tantrum aside with the whole press fit thing, I don't know. I really feel for them. I do. I think that especially in this day and age with the availability of absolutely everything and everyone at all of our fingertips all of the time, it's extremely hard to actually be seen. It's really funny that happens because like the internet and social media was supposed to be a tool to connect people, and it does, but at the same time there's that opposite end of the coin where because we're so connected to everyone and everything, it's like an overstimulation and it's really hard for people to find like the one thing, you know? So like as somebody who started my YouTube channel, who studied social media, who was a social media manager, being on social media is actually extremely difficult because everybody's on social media and we're all trying to get noticed. And so I can really relate to them. And especially like in the music industry, there's tons of groups, tons and tons and tons and tons of artists. And this is the thing, it's like, I don't ever like bashing other artists, other groups. Even if I particularly don't enjoy those groups, I can still appreciate all that they have worked for in order to get to where they are. Because no matter what, no matter if you think they suck at singing, dancing, whatever, they're not that great, whatever, they still had incredibly, incredibly hard work behind getting to where they're at today. So even if I don't stand them, I still appreciate them, which is why on my channel you will never, ever, 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 ever see any bashing of any groups. And I do not stand for any bashing of any groups because like I said, it takes a lot, and oh my goodness, I mean, the mental game that they must have had to go through after all of that, after trying so hard to be well received, and then people just weren't noticing them, and then that interview happened and they were basically just, you know, disrespected and slapped in the face. And then to still come back together even after all of that and say, you know what, no, we're gonna keep going, is incredibly, incredibly difficult. And it just goes to show the drive that they have and the passion, and I can always, always appreciate that, and so should you. Anyways, I am super, super, super excited to continue on this journey. I'm gonna try not to get so mad, and I'm gonna try and charge up my battery next time. But as always, if you haven't already, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Whatever the cool YouTubers say, it's your girl Alexa takes a look, and I'm bouncing out. Bye!